Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, and my series, Life on the Road. So, today we're going to do some more deliveries. As you know, we're working towards getting our own truck, which is not a long road, but longish. We have only our standard money still. We haven't been given the loan option from the bank. I want to make about 10 or 20,000 before we take the loan. Probably 10, but if I can get up to about 20,000 before we take the loan, that would be great. That's going to be the best bet, because then that way, when we take the loan, it means I can take less money and we'll have a bit more to put towards the truck, if necessary. So we've got lots of runs out of Bakersfield by the looks of things. What am I on price? Because I was trying to get the most money. So that does make for quite long trips though, unfortunately. Bakersfield to Stockton. 200 miles. Trip time is 5 hours. Quite a nice looking little truck. Well, I say little. It's not little at all. Yeah, we can go for that one, I think. Looks like a good run. Taking 18 tons of tyres. Sounds like fun. So we'll take that job. And we'll get on the road. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game lately. A hell of a lot of fun. Oh, we've got new mail. I bet that's the loan offer. I'm just gonna. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm just gonna quickly read that because I bet that is the loan offer. Yep, bank need money. We can help. Damn bank. Well, we'll try and get to at least 10,000 before we grab that loan. I think, which we should do. Not in this delivery, but maybe the end of the next one. Right, let's have a look around the truck. See what we've got. Got our little lights on. Looks good. Oh, that's a horrible horn. There are a lot of mods available now. I've been looking at some of them. The good ones are really starting to come through properly now. There's some mods for roof bars and bull bars and beacons and extra lights and proper air horns now. So I'm going to be looking into that kind of thing very soon. But for now, let's get on this journey. I don't actually know where the exit to this place is. I'm guessing it's around the corner here. Yep, there we go. I'm going to grab that Discovery as well on the way up. Will I get that from the road, or will I have to actually drive in, do you think? Direct hire. I'd say it's a recruitment agency. I'm not going to get it from this corner. Quickly stop that. There we go. Just wanted to grab that. I'm sure the company won't mind me leaving my load there just for a minute. Awesome. Well, we've got that recruitment agency found then. Clear that way, clear this way. Look at that sky. It's that slight pink tinge to it. Brilliant looking. Yeah, I've heard there's even a proper multiplayer out for ATS now. Let's see, will I actually get this Discovery? Or will I not be close enough? Come on, grab it. Hang on, I'm just going to pull in here. Yep, it's going to make me drive right up there. Oh, this is going to make me so late. But I do need to grab as many discoverables as I can to progress in my career. trailer there for a minute. Same as before. Yeah, so there is a proper multiplayer. Well, it's not proper. I don't mean it's official. It's not made by SCS. It's made by the same people who did the Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer. And yeah, they've got it up and running now, from what I hear. What did keep going down, it was yesterday it came out and it kept going down because they were trying to get, obviously, everything integrated, and it just, the rush of people trying to get on there, it kind of just killed it. Right, that's that found. But from what I hear, it's up and running fine now. But I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't even looked at any proper mods properly yet. The only mod I've even used so far is one for a Freightliner Coronado, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant fun. The sound files on it are great. It makes some really great noises. Wow, I got dark fast. Oh god. Oh, I took that way too wide. I'm so sorry, buddy. That was completely my bad. Oops, that's going to cost me all this messing around. I'm probably going to be late as well. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so this Freightliner is brilliant fun. I may do a mod review video on it because it is just that good. But I'm not going to go on about that right now because we're supposed to be getting this delivery where it's supposed to go. That is our job for today. And we still got 5 hours and 40 minutes of journey left. 218 miles. And I've already crashed. Oh dear. But yeah, the hype is still massive for this game. It's unbelievable just how long it's lasting. I know it's only been out a few days, but everyone is still going crazy about this. Everywhere I go, it's, oh, ATS, have you played ATS? Have you seen ATS? Are you playing ATS? Are you going to play ATS? Have you seen ATS? Just constantly. It is unbelievable. People are just going crazy for it. And I know there's a lot of people out there who, you know, over time have come to know and love ETS2. And even to the point where it's not just, you know, gamers or even simulator fans specifically that are into it anymore. Everyone plays it because it's just that fun. And now that ATS has come out, the hype is so massive that people who are, you know, never even considered simulator games or never even thought about any truck simulator games specifically, they're suddenly thinking, what's this game I keep hearing about? Okay, I'm going to put down my copy of Call of Duty for 5 minutes and go and check this out. And they are loving it. And they're not stopping. And this guy is so trolling me right now. Come on, buddy. I know it's a 30 limit, but this feels ridiculously slow. Don't turn right, don't turn right. Yes. Right, onto the freeway, or interstate, or whatever you call this. Whatever you call it, I'm probably getting it wrong. And I'm probably going to get shouted at by people. Hello, policeman. I'm not breaking the law. There goes a plane across the screen. Right, what are we doing? 48. With this big heavy load on, and a slight gradient, I don't think we're probably going to get much more than that. He's struggling just to get through the 50s. I think we'll put cruise control on, because I do not want to get any fines. It's bad enough that 1% damage is going to eat into my profit. I didn't even see if that damaged the truck actually. Damaged the trailer. No, the trailer's fine, it's just the truck. I don't think they take it off when it's truck damage. I think it's only trailer damage. So we should be okay. these journeys are going to start getting longer and longer soon, and that's going to become a real problem for videoing. Oh, look, train. It's a bit better sized, that one. Still too short though for a proper American cross-country freight train. I need to be like 30 or 40 cars longer. But there you go, that's life. Yellow car. Yeah, as I was saying, it's going to become a bit of a problem, the length of these journeys. But for now, they're still quite a good size. Not too bad, I can get them all in one video. I don't really like to cut the videos down, but if you have to, you have to. Because I don't like them to be too ridiculously long. Though sometimes they do get that way without me realising. I think the hardest part from a content creator's point of view is when you do keep the video going and it's a game like this where there's not so much happening on the screen, it's more about what you're talking about as a person, then you have to find really interesting things to talk about to keep people entertained. Because yeah, the game's great, but it's a great game to play. Watching someone else play it can become quite, not boring, but you can lose enthusiasm over it. So you stay for the interesting chats. So you have to find something really interesting to talk about that's going to hold people's attention and keep them focused on the game or on your video. Most of the time I talk about absolute rubbish. Stuff that makes no sense and absolute just gibberish. But it seems to be quite entertaining. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I don't do that deliberately. It's just what ends up coming out. You know, you don't even realise what you're talking about sometimes. You just sit there and you're talking and you think, what have I just been talking about for the last 10 minutes? And it turns out that it was rubbish. But, you know, it's all good. As long as you guys are enjoying it and it's entertaining. Certainly the game is entertaining. And, yeah, I could sit here and play it for days. I just, I don't think people would watch it unless you've got something good to talk about as well. But so far, you know, I didn't want to go too nuts on ATS because the hype was so real. Everyone's doing ATS videos. I'm streaming it as well, and everyone else is streaming it as well. It's just crazy. So I've started a series off. I got the first couple out, got the review out, and yeah, I kind of left it for the hype to not die down, because obviously I want the hype to still be there for people to watch, but just to settle down a bit so that everyone who doesn't normally cover this game disappears, and those of us that are sort of, I wouldn't really say veterans, but you know, who have played ETS2 for a very long time and we're really waiting for ATS because of our love for SCS's games, waiting for us to be back on the forefront. Because while they're all of the, you know, the people who are normally playing like CSGO and Call of Duty and stuff like that, while they're all playing this and their hundreds of thousands of, if not millions of fans are being drawn to those channels, then they're not looking at the smaller channels or the people that specialise in this game or games like this. So if there's someone who likes watching me but who also likes watching, I don't know, some top level Call of Duty pro gamer type guy, then he's obviously going to watch that guy play ATS. But once the hype dies down for those kind of people and they all bugger off back to their AAA games, then those people are going to be like, I want to see more of that ATS thing, and they're going to come back to my channel to continue watching it. At least that's the plan. So that's why I wanted to wait for the hype to just die down just a tiny little bit, just so that all those other people would stop playing it, and you know, us proper players of the game can get back to playing it. And that makes me sound really elitist, like I'm better than them, or only me and other ETS2 veterans, for want of a better word, are allowed to play this game. But that's not what I mean at all, and I certainly don't want to come across that way. I just mean that people who aren't usually into this kind of game, you know, they're only going to play it while there's a quick bit of hype. just after it's released and everyone's going nuts about it. And then they're going to go back to the games they usually play. And they're going to ignore it and never even touch it again. Oh, you scumbag caravan. You just had to slow me down. Oh, it did drop to 35. I didn't see that. It's too much time talking and not enough time watching the speed limit. And then it went to 30 and now it's back up to 55. Make your mind up. Oh no, now it's back down to 30. God, the speed limit in this game changes so fast. And there's just no warning either. That is crazy. But we're nearly there now anyway. So it's all good. Coming into Stockton. Stockton, good food week. Fair enough. I need to be in the left lane. Check those mirrors. I think I need to sit back a little bit. Half the mirrors are getting cut off. Which is annoying. And then we've got a left turn coming up here. Wow, look at that big donut. That is so cool. And the hundreds and thousands or sprinkles, whatever you want to call them, are all lit up as like little neon lights. That's awesome. Right in the right hand corner there. Welcome, disco night, happy hours, welcome. Random. Comet Sun. Truck Care Centre. There's no discoverables in this town by the looks of things. We are right opposite the mechanics. Gonna take a nice wide swing. Let's see where they want this. As always, I go with where do you need it? In the corner over there. Okay, that's an easy one. It's just a simple case of driving in and then backing it round. And just making sure I don't hit that truck. And when the wheels look like they're in the right place, which I think they are, just swing it in. I may have gone, yeah, around a bit too far. So just bring that out forwards. Just want to get it perfectly straight. No, that's not straight. That's gone in that complete slant. The hell? What's going on? Really? What, just because it's touching that back pole, I can't drive out? What? There we go. I don't know what that was all about. Apparently it got attached. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's just get that straight then. And we're in. Come on. There we go. Done. Beautiful. Have a look at those results. Oh yeah, see that 1% didn't come up, so we're all good. 284 XP and $2,700. Nearly level 2. So that's helped us out a bit. Yeah, 6,600. So if we get another one that's about 2,500, 3,500, then we should be close enough to 10 for me to take that loan. Drivers with own equipment needed. Awesome. So I think that's enough for now for this episode. As I said, quickly save that. Next run hopefully should get us to the point where we are good to go. And from there, we should then be starting to look towards buying our own truck. So we look forward to that. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you all next time for another episode of Life on the Road. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.